Hello everybody and welcome to my little vlog of how I renovated my new apartment. Well, not renovated, but made it a little bit more ready. I really wanted to do a high-tech vlog, but in the end I just went a simple voiceover. As you can hear, this right here is my entrance. This is where the ants will be placed. And as you can see, we have some weird, strange gray colors. And yeah, to the left of the entrance room, we have the kitchen. It's not that old, it's around 10 years old. But the thing is, the previous guy who lived here have been a heavy smoker, and at this stage the apartment stinks and it's just really disgusting, to be honest. And right here, the first few seconds of me actually seeing this, I got a little bit itchy, like, oh my god, this is gonna be a hassle. Feel free to rewind, but if you saw the curtains over there, they were white initially, but they weren't white anymore, they were very yellow. That was my living room, and over here we have the bedroom, and once more, this room also reeked of smoke, and another curtain we had to throw out. And then finally out here we have the toilet. Now this apartment is 61 square meters. Look at that handsome fella in there. And the toilet out here also was renovated 10 years ago, I believe. But yeah, it was time to remove all of the old screws. What am I saying? All of these old things you put in the wall. And then it was time to fill out all of the holes once more. I also want to mention this is not a new apartment, it's all the way back from 1959, and I initially thought I would go with this vanilla color out here in the kitchen. I have a very bad taste in my mouth after living in 3 white apartments in a row, so my goal with this apartment was to go brave and go with everything but white walls. Like in here I wanted a big dark green wall, and the rest would be potentially the vanilla color I hadn't completely chosen, and this in here would be the blue bedroom. Yeah, that was a brave choice, a blue. Either way, I put down the protection. At this stage, it was pretty much just me, and my mother helped a lot with cleaning the kitchen. And with the protection down, it was time to start painting the entire apartment. I had also, of course, filled out the holes, and I had, well, I don't know, flattened them out so you could paint above it. But then it was time to paint all of the ceilings. This here's my brother helping, and this ceiling ended up getting 3 coats because it, well, was not very clean. It was the only things I didn't clean. I cleaned all of the walls, but I didn't clean the ceilings. That's my brother right here. That's my dad's wife's daughter and my dad's wife, and my dad is recording. That's just me painting the ceiling for the 3rd time. And I can say here, the day after, we managed to get 2 layers of paint on all of the ceilings. But my biggest help for my family was definitely that they helped put protection on everything, like the kitchen here. I can't tell how happy I am that I didn't have to go around doing all of this, because I really hate putting up protection, because you just really don't want to miss anything, and yet you need to put it everywhere. But yeah, the old guy who had lived here had brought the color of the ceiling down on the wall a little bit, and I thought it looked alright, so I wanted to do the same. So here we have all of the paints on all of the ceilings and just the top of the walls as well. Even the bathroom out there. Oh, look at that handsome fella. Either way, from here on, I was pretty much just on my own. I started painting the big green wall first, and as you can see, this clearly needed 2 coats because you can just see the white through, well, the first layer. Into the bedroom where the blue room was actually becoming the blue room now. Now I'm just going to give you a little tour of the everything that was actually meant to just be an update for Sid, but here you go. It's an update for all of you out there as well. Alright, so this is my front door here, coming outside, with a window here outside, right? So that's one angle. Right here is where my PC is going to go. My PC is going to be right there. Then I'm going to have the Viv here. And out here I'm going to paint this color here, so it's going to be a reddish color. So it's going to be different. So we're going to have the Viv and the PC, and that's it. Then over here we have the kitchen here. Still need to paint the kitchen. This is going to be the same color for red. So we have spots in the ceiling that need to be changed, and a small nice kitchen here. Can't complain. Very lovely. Yes. These 2 rooms need 2 layers of paint still. Then in here we have the living room. Boom. Dark green wall here. And right here I'm gonna have my dining table, and then on the wall here I'm gonna put out my 100,000 subscribers and all of that, and then I'm gonna put a camera here so I can record this as a background for unboxing videos. So that's gonna be like a YouTube wall, which I just got the first layer now. It was this gray color. Just got the first layer, so it needs a second layer in $3. Big fat green wall. Over there is gonna be a couch, and then over there is gonna be a TV. And the Viv is going to come, or the terrarium. The terrarium is going to go there. So a TV and terrarium, and the rest of the ants is going to be out there, out there, and then a YouTube wall there, right? Moving on, we have a little. This is where I'm painting right now. Little nice hallway with some cabinets there. We have a toilet in here, stuff like that. Oh, look at that handsome fella in there. How you doing? Yeah, little bathroom here. And then in here we have the blue room, my bedroom. So this is where I'm gonna put a bed, and that's it. That's pretty much what this room is gonna be used for. This is the only room that's finished now. That's finished now. This room here is gonna be finished today. This room here is gonna be finished today. And potentially I'm gonna give the first red coat out here today. In the weekend we painted the ceilings and stuff like that, so that's taking forever, and fixed all the different holes around, so. Thanks for the update, Oliver. As I went to AntCon, I managed to, just before that, give the second coat to the little ant room, my office here. And I also removed all of the cardboards from the floor in here, even though maybe I shouldn't have done that, because we still need to paint all of the panels, because they were now looking proper weird because everything else looks so nice and fresh and shiny. But like I said, this here was right before I went to AntCon, because my family actually came back on the Saturday where I was at AntCon, so big shout out to my dad, my brother and my dad's wife. All of those three came here, total legends, and helped paint all of the panels together with the kitchen. And this was when I returned from AntCon. I was getting prepared to make this ceiling because I want some sound installation on the ceiling, so this is what I'm going to put on the ceiling. But would you look at that? My dad, my brother, and my dad's wife had been busy. The kitchen now had been painting the same color of red. Now, it may not look that, it's not that red, but I just wanted to go with something bold and not white. And as you can see, I really like the contrast with the white ceiling. In here we have, of course, have the same color. And in here you can also now see how white the panels are, because, well, all of the panels have been painted as well. So everything is just starting to feel real. And look at that, even the bathroom is now blue. So look at that handsome filler in there. And yeah, we now have a blue bathroom as well. This is the only room where I didn't bring the ceiling color down. Why? Because why not? And then we arrived to today, where the moving folks just put down everything. I quickly set up the Viv once again. I moved my ants myself, don't you worry. But right here is gonna be where my desk is gonna go. I had to change the plans a little bit because I bought way too big of a box to carry the Viv. But you can see in here the ants are all nice and healthy, and they were transported without any issues. And with that, it's also time to actually start moving everything out, because now I have all of this in here. And would you look at that? A couch. Oh, I've been missing this bad boy. Also, I just love that I can actually hear what's going on in here. There's no issues with the sound anymore. But everything was now ready for the cats to join. I started unpacking. Everything was out here. I was now in the middle of actually putting my clothes in my new dresser here. It was slightly smaller than I expected, but yeah, oh, look at that handsome fellow. Wow, there's too many mirrors in here, guys. Oh my god. But yeah, it was time to let the cats out. This here's Lumas, my black cat here, and then we have Little Man right here. Or I'm just gonna call him his Danish name, Little Man, which just means little man, because he was the smallest when we got him, because he was a kitten and the others weren't. So, wow, but that's just his name now, Little Man. Either way, it was quite fun to see that Little Man just followed Lumos completely. Even though there's only a year's difference, it was quite clear that Lumos was the big curious one and Little Man just followed along. At this stage, I'm actually quite tired, but we just need a TV. Oh, well, I have to build the TV furniture. But yeah, the cats were all settling in, and the ants were all settling in as well, so that's just lovely. And I'm not gonna make any smart home to say that, at least not in the beginning. However, I'm gonna try to make everything Philips Hue. So we have a little Philips Hue plug for the lights for the Viv. So I want the Viv to just turn on when I enter the room. The light in the Viv just enters, together with the light in the ceiling, of course. And of course, I had to change all the old yellow plugs to some new lovely white-looking plugs. The same with the downlights. Before we had them aluminium cover plates, whatever, but they got changed to some nice white downlights. Once more, this will be controlled by Philips Hue, so when I enter the room, I'm going to have a sensor up here that just turns on the lights and the spotlights over here, the downlights, the same as the lights underneath the cabinet. So yeah, just want these rooms. I need to change that. I'm going to fix that in the future. But what I'm most excited for is, I really don't sound excited, do I? The black plug right here. Look at that, look at that. I'm so tired, guys. I hope you can tell from my voiceover. Either way, I'm going to talk now a little bit. Alright, I will just go back to voiceover, because, well, all of these videos have been recorded over 2 weeks each. I've had the apartment for, I got it in the 1st, it's now the 16th. I nearly sat on the cat. Hello, Lumos. They're a little bit more relaxed now, they're still exploring like crazy. But yeah, it's my first night today. Really looking forward to it. There's still, I need to build something right here, because would you look at that? Well, okay, maybe it won't fall down then, actually. But yeah, man, I really enjoy the blue room here, except it looks like it's not properly painted a few areas. But it is, it's just reflections, like, what are you saying, mate? The cats are so weird, they really don't know what to do. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. It's more comfortable now that I'm actually talking. It's so nice to actually be able to talk without it sounding like crazy. Still a lot to do in here. I need to build my TV furniture over there. So I'm gonna build like a furniture, have a TV, and then have the wires hidden behind the furniture. I'm gonna use this as the backdrop. That's the old thing from the old ant room. I've got the ceiling plates here and the ceiling thing over there. Tomorrow my friend's coming and we're gonna put up some ceiling here, so we can start making the voiceover. I put a table here. This is actually, I mean, I'm gonna throw this out, but it was the old cat food table, so the dog couldn't get it. I'm using it as my desk temporarily because I'm not gonna make my desk until I've made the walls here. I'm gonna put sound insulation in the walls, but I'm not gonna do that until I've moved out of the old apartment because that's a higher priority. But I am gonna use my PC in all of that time, so boom, temporary desk. What are you doing, mate? What are they doing? But yeah, still a ton of things to do. But from now on, I'll actually keep you a little bit more updated, which is so boring. I didn't have anything to do other than I just painted and I painted and I painted, and I literally cleaned every single inch of the. I cleaned everything because it was so disgusting. I was disgusting. I didn't record because I had gloves on, but I could do it like this, and you would see on both sides how disgusting it was because it just became that much of a brighter color. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for checking in. Thank you so much for watching. Still a lot to do. Like this window here, by the way, it can't close. When I bought it, there was a little note saying the see this, when I'm standing right here, it looks so badly cleaned over there. Oh, you can't see from here, but it looks so bad. But it's all blue. But yeah, there was a little note saying that air was coming through. It was, what is it called? It wasn't flush. There was like, it sounded like it was wet, like water was able to come in. It was leaking. It said it was leaking. Clearly, it can't close. at least because the windows can fall out, you can lock it so people can't get in because there's a locking mechanism. But I can't close it. So good thing it's summertime now, not wintertime. Boy, you are just crazy right now, huh? But yeah, I think the cats are happy that I'm back because I've just not been with them for such a long time now. I've just been over here every day painting and stuff like that. I mean, how can I not show you that? Does that look like a good finish? Does that look like a good finish? That looks so white. And then you do it like this. And you go over here. Oh, hang on. No, it's blue. It's just disgusting. And then you go over here. Oh, no, it's white again. By the way, in the 70s, if you can't really tell here, but in the 70s, people really loved this here. It's like something that you stuck on the wall, so it has all of these small bubbles. You can't really remove, well, you can, but it's like, it's a 2-3 week job to remove this from an entire apartment. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna spend 3 weeks removing it, so I've just painted it. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Loomis is feeling a little more comfortable than Little Man is, but alright, I'll catch you all in the next update. Bye!